What's going on, guys? I think I'm live right now. Um, so, ugh, lots of uploads, lots of editing. What's going on, guys? So, this is obviously going to be pre-recorded, so you can see this, eventually, if you're not on the live stream, which is fine. Um, Not sure how long I'll be doing this. It's just more of a chill podcast today. Uh, as I said, I've been doing reactions. Uploaded about 3. Have some other ones I'll be doing for the next couple days. Other videos still need to be edited. As I said in the other update video, video, I am still planning things, but trying to get just any video I can out, just having content, creating things, editing things, get my mind off of what's going on around here. But yeah, guys, it's Wednesday. Finally doing a Wednesday podcast later than I anticipated, but I guess just some background since it's a chill podcast here. Here it is. Got my stick. Okay, so I have 2 stories to tell here. So basically, one second. Oh, that came out of nowhere. So, okay, I wasn't gonna say I have a stick. Forgetting. Oh my! Did I actually forget? What was I gonna talk about? I had 2 stories to tell, and I sneezed, and then my brain forgets. So I don't know why the sneeze made me forget that, but basically, like what's been going on with me is like the reason. One, it's not like taking the time it takes to edit. You gotta plan everything, and granted, my channel is really tiny, so it's not that big a deal, but just for anybody on the channel who does watch, basically, just going. Sorry, something popped up here. Basically, as I said, the time it takes to edit, you have to plan everything, coordinate, and if you got stuff going on in your life like I do, so this week actually, I just finished my 8-week summer online course. It's like an art history class at college that I needed to take. So, already decided to do that like back in spring when I finished that semester, and things changed. Obviously with the world, with everything going on, unprecedented. I had so many different plans dating back to December to now. It's like a whole other ball game. And at the end of the day, it's really weird. I feel like everybody's saying that, but the content I make, as I said, as the channel says on my banner, I say it a lot. I want to branch out to a bunch of different stuff. With what I'm working with now, it seems like reactions, like I'm trying to go back to movies and like rankings and stuff. It's just hard because all the rankings would be for old things, so it's like trying to find which stuff I really want to rank. That's like decent because there's not that much new stuff. Now this month, like as I said before, Lucifer's coming out. Umbrella Academy is coming out, so I'm really deciding if I want to do that. We'll see. Not positive yet. But there's like Lucifer, Umbrella Academy. There's Bill and Ted, possibly Tenet at the end, maybe early September. New Mutants. There's a couple. There's other shows coming out next. Like August seems like a pretty cool month for TV and movies. So there's stuff to do there. It just feels like July was kind of just pushed back a lot. So it was me trying to find other things to talk about. Plus, along with school, everything being pushed back and COVID being around, I was moving, and then I've been kind of dealing with a health issue. I don't exactly want to get into it, but tomorrow, maybe a day and a half, I'll be dealing with this issue for about a month now, and it's kind of gone through different phases. It's not COVID, I'm actually still trying to figure it out, to be honest, but it's kind of scary, and it's also, you know, I'm mostly fine, but at the same time, I feel kind of not good sometimes. So my body just goes through a lot of weird stuff, and it's been going on for a month now. So I'm not like just sitting around doing nothing. Like I'm trying to see doctors. I'm making phone calls. Like it's really hard during the pandemic to like try and do doctor stuff and lab stuff. I've done a couple different blood works things. So for now, I mean, I'm mostly fine, but it's kind of like a bit sketch because I don't know what's going on with my body. But the worst was when it first started. Now it's like kind of just like this lesser version of it, which is better than it being, really bad, but still kind of weird. But if it ever got worse, I would acknowledge it and take action according to that happening. But I'm taking it as it goes. But it just takes time with these videos, and so reactions to things will be probably what's been going on for the next little while or so. Plus, there's a lot of music coming out, so I really do want to talk about it. And again, it's going to take me a couple weeks to get into the groove of just not having anything to do, no school, won't be going anywhere because I am taking a trip next week. But I think I'll still be able to upload. I'll figure it out. But so yeah, after a couple weeks, I should be able to get a couple other people back on the channel, like Joel, trying to get a couple others, branching out, making different videos. Have a couple of other videos that are different that I do plan to come out at some point. It's really weird. But growing an audience is time consuming, so that's what I'm doing here. And I love meeting new people, talking to different people, and right now this is like the only way to communicate with people, like for the most part, because at the end of the day you probably shouldn't be doing much socializing unless it's your social circle or people you're close to, but even that is like not that good. So I don't even know anymore about COVID, but you just gotta take it as it goes. We're coming up in August, 2 days, so there's that. And trying to think. I mean, I guess moving off of that topic or those topics, this drumstick, just one drumstick. I don't have another one, even though I did want to learn to play the drums at some point. I was at a concert. One of the bands threw this in the crowd, and I actually caught it, which is pretty cool. It was for a 30 Seconds to Mars concert, but it was the opening act band's, one of the bands, Welshly or Welshly Arms, I believe. Welshly or Welshly. It's really weird. I think they're Welsh, probably, assuming. So I heard a couple of their songs after I saw them live, and they're pretty cool. They haven't had too much songs. I think they released a couple songs the past few months, but they're not like too popular. But I still find this memory cool because I got this, and it's a drumstick from an actual concert. Actually, crap, it was 2 years ago in July. I've had this thing for over 2 years now because it's July, so just thought about that. Wow, 2 years, man. Time is flying. Yeah, not much else is really going on besides just me editing, watching stuff when I can, YouTube, dealing with whatever my issue is. Let's see here. But yeah, guys. To anybody else new who watches this, I mean, thank you for your support and for subscribing, liking my content. I'm finally kind of like moving up slightly. Like I'm getting a bit more views, so that's nice. It's nice to be slightly noticed here and there, just to have a small group of people even acknowledge you. It's cool. And oops, forgot to do this. There we go. And there we go. But yeah, like uploading takes time and energy, and you really got to build it. It takes time. I've been doing like not professionally, but I've been doing YouTube for many years actually. Like, I think maybe even a decade, if I'm being completely honest. Like, it started out really small and minuscule. Like, me and my friend would just make stupid videos online, just us acting and doing stupid crap. If we actually tried hard enough, I feel like it would actually have gone somewhere. But and it was in the early time of YouTube, so we didn't really do much about it. But our videos, I'm surprised they haven't gone trending just because of how like random they are. But they're still there. But it's whatever. They're kind of weird. And so YouTube was, I would always just want to do like random funny videos with my friend at my house. We had his channel we would use, and then at one point I just was like, you know what, I want to do my own channel, and I started doing YouTube videos on Toontown. I think it was Toontown first, if anybody knows Toontown. Online MMO for Disney, or was Disney. Huge fan of that game. Growing up, it was my favorite game. It's still one of my most cherished possessions, that game, because it's just iconic to me. I had such an obsession with that game. So I did a couple, 2 to 3 different YouTube channels of Toontown. I collaborated with a couple different people here and there. Did weird videos on Toontown games and stuff. Never tried too hard. It was more just kind of like a side thing, but that was always kind of fun. And then it seemed like people were kind of going from Toontown to Club Penguin. So I actually, in a sense, the most fame I've ever gotten, like, because in terms of subscribers and people watching my content, this channel is the most. But there was a time where like I was actually kind of like a semi-known celebrity for Club Penguin, because it was like back in the prime of Club Penguin when everybody was playing it. Disney had just bought it, and like parties, Disney party, like everything like about Disney and Club Penguin combining was like becoming a thing. It was like 2009, 2010, around that era, 2011 to maybe 2012. Like, I started making Club Penguin videos after Toontown, and I did it for at least a good couple years, and I started like playing so much and making videos that I met like a couple, like there was like actually famous Club Penguin people, like people that made Club Penguin videos and were well known in the Club Penguin community. And to this date, the most well known one that I thought was the most well known one, maybe I'm wrong, but CP Broadcast, Club Penguin Broadcast, was the one I always knew the most as the most famous Club Penguin YouTuber. And then Destructive 7. These are weird names because they're just gamer tag names, but he was number 2, and both those guys collabed a few times here and there. And then like there's a guy named Frozen Man, T-Zog, and like 1999 Blue, Wicked Wix, I think. Like there was a point where I think I had done it for like 2 years, and like I started like playing with these Club Penguin people, and like I collabed with a couple of them, but it was mostly just hanging out with them, messaging, talking over like Skype and stuff. It was never like I never got to be in like their videos, a couple people's videos as I said, but like it was so weird because there was just like this huge time of Club Penguin just abruptly being like huge. Everybody knew about it. Club Penguin YouTubers were all over the place, and the fact that I was like a part of that group of people that actually got to collab, talk to them, like knowing the most popular Club Penguin people at the time, like it's like back then I was like, dude, I'm like doing it and stuff. And there's like a couple times where people noticed me and were like, it's you, I know you. And I'm like, what? It's like, it was like a weird thing for a young teenager playing Club Penguin to have that. It was like really short lived, because Club Penguin obviously isn't that thing anymore, and those YouTubers I think moved on to either other things or have just stopped completely altogether. But that's just a quick story about that. I mean, moving on from Club Penguin, it was like Toontown, then Club Penguin, then to Minecraft. and I Minecraft I never really was able to get anywhere, like YouTube wise. Like I tried a few times, just wasn't really working out. Um, Granted, I didn't know what I was doing back then, so that's probably another factor. But I always tried to do gaming videos like on Xbox. Like I tried to do so many different video games, but it was just like one I didn't know what I was doing, and there's so many other people doing it, so I just kind of gave up on those videos because everybody was doing it. And but Minecraft, it's funny because there's this guy named Grazer10. He's like got I think over 1 million subscribers, if maybe more, and he knew this guy who played Club Penguin with me, Destructive Seven, and he's been in some of Razor 10's videos because they're friends, I guess, in real life, possibly. They were Skyping. They had met from Club Penguin because Grazer 10 was Club Penguin guy, and then he went to Minecraft, and now he's just a huge video game YouTuber, and he makes his living off of YouTube. He's got over 1 million subscribers. He's doing really well for himself, and I knew him before he was even like famous or YouTube famous. Like I was in a Skype call with him at least once or twice, and I totally forgot about that until I saw his name. Like I played with this guy. Holy crap! Where did the time go? So it's really weird for me to be like I played with a famous YouTuber because I actually played Minecraft with him. Like this like famous YouTube guy actually played like the games he's playing now. I actually played with him back in the day, like a few years ago. So that's trippy to me. I don't know. Like the only way I could actually get in contact with him probably is if I talked to the guy that he knew, in which I actually still talk to him every once in a while. So that's a possibility. But I don't know what else is. This is just a chill time podcast right now. Just talking about random stuff. Trying out the Weekly Wednesday podcast here. And again, if you're watching this video, not live stream version, just video version, feel free to send this out to anybody you know. Click the like button. Tell them to join on the conversation. Recommend stuff because this is a place to express yourself. And again, I'm just trying to grow a little bitty audience, man. Like, I know it takes time. That's why I'm doing it. But anything helps. So if you're watching, just feel free to click the link onto somebody, man. It really helps. So that's all I got to say about that. So yeah, again, I guess the last thing I could talk about, because I don't have many else things to talk about right now. I will be going on a trip on Sunday for about 6 days, like basically 5, but it's 6. I think I'm gonna bring equipment with me to edit some videos. Like I probably will. I want to do a vlog of it, so I don't want to give anything away yet. It's not like it's that special, but it'll be fun to just vlog and talk about different things while I'm there, and then maybe edit other stuff. We'll see how it goes, but I'm just glad to be done with school, kind of go on a vacation. Not going to be like around that many people really. Like if I am, going to wear my mask, have gloves, hand sanitizer, the whole thing, keep myself clean. And it's everything else that I had planned this year was canceled, so at least I get this one thing. And after that, I'm just going to chill at home until fall semester starts, or just relax my body because that's what I need. But that's the plan for next week, or it's going to be in like 3.5 days technically. Like I think it's even less than 4 days. Let's see, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Could be 4 days still, but I'd say it's just below 4 days now. But that's what's going on with me, guys, and thank you all for tuning in if you have. And well, if it's next week, next Monday and Wednesday, I'm not gonna be here, so I could probably still live stream, but it's gonna be at the place I'm staying, so I'm gonna have to figure that out too. I didn't think about it, so I'll probably still do something, might be a bit different, but I just thought about that now. But again, guys, if you did tune in to watch this little live stream, thank you, and click the like button, send it out to people you know, just they like the content I make, or just show them something new. It's never wrong to try anything new. So that's what I did. I found a bunch of new stuff I like. So That's the great thing about YouTube, just a bunch of different people talking or making stuff they like. So thank you again, guys, for joining me, and I hope to see you in my next video or live stream.